Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, back for another episode of Age of Wonders 4, my co-op series with Virgil this time. I am in the process of doing a few things here. Basically, to recap from our first episode, we were just kind of getting started. The main important thing is we realized that although there are 7 opponents, we are right in the middle of the map, and we already know there's at least one, probably 2 to the northwest of Virgil. We've already dealt with one army that was kind of poking around. And it seems like in the northeast, a lot of city-states maybe, possibly other enemies, we're not totally sure. The main thing we've got going for us is this mountain range, which is going to funnel any enemies to the southwest around this corner near Virgil, or probably through here or around this mountain range for me. So we at least kind of have choke points to work with, and we're going to try to take advantage of them. I'm currently sieging Dalmastur here to try to get them under my control. I have been working on collecting heroes. I have 2 in my prison. Cult of Tyranny, of course, you want to get heroes from the city-states and basically hold them hostage. The nice thing is that I do have one from Kinslayer here. That's Virgil's. That they're about to be Virgil's vassal in the next turn. But because of the Cult of Shadows upgrade, or not Cult of Shadows, the Empire Affinity Shadows upgrades, I get the ability to assign Whispering Stones to other Empire's vassals to gain their tribute. I haven't unlocked that yet, but when I do, I will be able to start gaining tribute and allegiance with them because the hero that I have from them in my prison counts as a Whispering Stone, which is why I wanted to get my armies up here and capture one before they became Virgil's vassal. Once they're his vassal, they'll stop sending stuff at me. The other big thing is I have one in Dalmastur. I'm about to get 2 more when I take the city. One for the hero that's standing in the middle that I'm going to capture, and then the other one is one that just spawns when you take the city. I think Cult of Tyranny just gets one when you capture a city-state to guarantee that you have at least one. And that's pretty much where we're at, so I'm just gonna kind of keep moving along here. Virgil, you've got your armies to the west there. I would suggest being careful because they could have units come down that road that we can't see yet because our vision range isn't great. It does help that you have the flying unit though. So just, I guess, be careful over there. Do you want me to try to leave anyone over here with you? I was thinking, actually I was trying to get my hero back because he's an elitist, so I want him with my leader. I'm wondering if I should leave any other units over here with you.
I don't know. I'm trying to decide what exactly I want to do because I want to expand and have more than one city, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen because I see a blue border to my southwest.
Yeah. Wait, to your southwest? Oh yeah, you're right. There is one. That looks like a city-state border. A city-state that we haven't met.
Okay.
Which, they're still
Because
going
it's
to
a
take
pretty
up space.
similar color orientation as the outpost above.
There's also somebody kind of straight west of you. So yeah, you're running out of room there pretty quickly. One option might be to, instead of trying to expand down there, going north and actually trying to take something from the computers. The problem is we don't know how heavily armed they are. You're going to have Kinslayer, so at least you'll have them as a vassal. One thing you could do is kind of try to found a city, or at least an outpost on that kind of weird-shaped province that your hero's on. If you put an outpost out there and a watchtower, it would improve our vision over that choke point pretty dramatically. So that might just be a good place to have a fort. Otherwise, I think pushing north is probably our best bet, because then we could take territory for us while taking it away from the enemies. Where blue is building that outpost might be a nice spot for a city. I think I'm going to leave some units up here with you, and maybe we can push on that front.
Alright.
I'm going to leave the Warlock, the Immortal, and probably the Gargoyle up here with you. It's only a few units that I can spare for now, but I figure it's probably better than nothing. My hero really does need to be heading back. I will try to send the next hero I get over to you. This guy needs to go back simply because he's an elitist and needs to be fighting with my main hero.
Yeah, elitists are nice once they're upgraded.
Yeah. As for me, I'm thinking I probably need to expand either here and get the farm on that, or here for vision range. If I go there, AI is probably going to try to pillage it and going to be really annoying. I think for the sake of avoiding that for now... Oh, actually, this tile's probably better. Yeah, it's bigger. Okay, we're now officially connected.
Yeah.
So we do have a road going all the way through. It kind of takes a weird long route around the mountains, but I guess it's better than nothing. Also, my ruler apparently leveled up. Okay, this is great. I get... On this turn, I can pick up Hemomancer. I feel like I did this already. Because I thought... It was a guy in my comments, Roderick, was talking about how good Hemomancer is. Because of that extra 50% damage, it's great for an assassin build, kind of like what I'm going for. I thought I picked that already, but we just loaded the multiplayer save, so it should be up to date. Anyway, I'm going to take Hemomancer, and then I will, since I get the extra point from the signature skill, I can get all the way down to Vampiric Flight and get that done. So, I am good there. Tugrim came back, the guy we killed earlier. And I think that's it.
Ah.
Okay. Let's go to the next turn and pray nothing bad happens. I do...
That I made a friend.
Yep, you made a friend, and I have their prisoner. So, you can see there I'm getting hostage allegiance. It actually does indicate that I'm moving towards the Pact of Vassalage with them. I wonder, I'm a little confused whether the culture of tyranny has to unlock this trait. Because gain the ability to assign Whispering Stones to other empires' vassals to gain their tribute and gain +1 Whispering Stone. I actually am kind of beginning to think you don't necessarily need this as long as you have a hero in your prison from the city-state. I think this is specific to Whispering Stones, not heroes, which is effectively act as Whispering Stones. Because even without that perk, I'm still gaining allegiance with Kinslayer. Yeah, well, it looks like I will be getting their vassal benefits in another 8 turns on top of what they're giving you, so that's good.
Nice.
And war party coming from Bondfire. Bondfire and Coalhaven I need to get rid of as soon as I can, because I've found that with the heroes that these city-states spawn, the more you get, the better your long-term income. But if you wait too long, the city-states will become tougher and harder to kill, and they'll keep sending war parties and you can get overwhelmed. So I kind of think that you don't want to wait too long and get greedy for heroes. You just kind of want to get 1 or 2 and then try to get the city-state. Alright, I do have a scout here. I'm going to send him down through this way. I want to see what's through this mountain pass. And then my capital has enough money to build something. I want the granary, or no, the tavern, to make sure I keep my stability up. Even with the Whispering Stone, I found those are useful. I find those are pretty useful to build. After that, I probably want to grab the... oh no, I already have the collector. Shadow Trade Quarter would be next.
Ooh.
Okay, well, I can add this guy to her army. In fact, I can get the Immortal down there too, although he's pretty beat up. I don't know if he'll be much help.
Ah.
Better than nothing. This guy unfortunately won't make it in time for that city siege, but he should be able to help with the issues coming from Bondfire here. In the meantime, there is a food stash over there by my capital that I never did pick up, so I'll probably have him grab that and then try to hurry over to join the others. And then these guys are going to go with Virgil. Do you want to start heading north now and poking around Blue's outpost?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I can make it to... Alright, cool.
That's as far as I can go.
Yeah, well, that's about as far as I can go, too, so that works. I wish I could spare more units at the moment, but that's all I got extra right now.
Yeah, and I'm poor, so I can't build any more units right now.
Yeah.
Once that tavern's up, my income goes back up, that'd be nice.
Oh, this is a good one to get. All Seeing is a great one to get early. Free cities or vassals with a Whispering Stone assign grant you plus 15 knowledge. Now, there is something weird about how this perk works when you're the Cult of Tyranny. This applies even if you're at war with them. So, for example, you can see my income, my knowledge income here is at 91. When I click this, it's going to jump by, I think, 30? Yep, to 121. Now, some of that comes from Kinslayer here, because I have the hero with them. But the other one comes from Dalmastur, who I am still at war with, but I am getting research income from them. It's strange, but you can get research from your enemies, which is very cool. And as these other people send units at me, now this does not count per hero. You get 15 and that's it. So if I had 2 heroes from Dalmastur in here, I would still only get the 15. But it is nice because once like Coalhaven and Bonfire attack me, I'll be getting another 30 once I have heroes from both of them. So it's a very, very powerful way to get extra research early in the game. I found this is a very strong research build. I want Mark of Tyranny, but I can't really afford the mana right now, so I'm going to pass on that and just end the turn, I guess.
Your mana's, or knowledge income's insane.
Yeah, this is a very, very good research build. It's funny because it's like the polar opposite of what I did in my last YouTube series with Hephaestus. Because those guys are like dumb as rocks. They don't do very well on research. They just hit hard.
Yeah, I have 64 and I just now got the All-Seeing, so I'm taking that myself.
Ooh, they're expanding their borders toward where you're founding that outpost.
Yeah, they are. Look at that.
Yep. Okay, so I can siege this city now. I don't remember if I spent anything on the siege project, did I? Yeah, I did. I wanted to make sure this went down well, so. And, yep, nobody invading me. Let's just go in and beat these guys up. Now, I want to do this fight manually. It's a risky battle, and I also want to try to make sure that I get the hero kill with her. So, I did bring the catapults, and their walls are broken. It did say risky battle. I don't feel like this is actually a risky battle. It doesn't seem that bad. That guy does have Seduce. We'll want to watch out for that. And then Warlocks are just kind of good. Everything else is pretty mediocre. I'm not too scared about the rest of the stuff. It's mostly just the hero with Seduce and these guys. And actually, or the Warlocks. And now that I think of it, the hero with Seduce isn't even that big of a threat because I can clear the Seduction with the Mantra of Purification from Oathsworn. So, probably don't need to worry about that. In fact, these guys, it looks like they have, I don't even know if they have archer battlements. So they don't seem to have any extra range on their range units, so I can kind of move up into a central position here without being under too much threat. And I want her here. She can fly over her friendlies now. Put that archer there, get the outrider up, and the sacrificial immortal up. And we'll see how they react to this. They're going to use some of the same spells that I use. Okay, that's annoying. He did get the Seduce, but I can clear that off. Oh, I cleared other status effects off. Okay, never mind. Now we're in trouble. Okay, we can be aggressive here and kill him, I think. This archer, he's not looking at. So right now, what I probably want to do is make absolutely dang sure I kill that hero immediately, because I can't have this guy murdering somebody. She can get there, but she's going to take a hit from him, and these guys have immobilize, which is bad. Because if he hits her and immobilizes her, she won't be able to get behind and potentially kill that hero. Even if she does, I'm kind of risking my hero here, but I almost kind of have to. So I think the best thing to do is I need to get rid of one of his retaliations. He still has one left. So I'm going to try to move these guys. He'll try to hit them, and he did immobilize them, but importantly, he used up his retaliation. This allows me to then use focus aim on these guys. They don't have misfortune, so they should land all 3 of these shots for a good amount of damage and healing. And then she can get behind. And the next thing I want to do is make sure that if everyone gangs up on her, she won't die. I don't think she will. So we can just get a nice big bite. And that frees up my spearmen. Now they are still pretty messed up. Or they can't move. The archers are pretty messed up. So I want to try to protect those archers now. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to. But I can at least... Oh no, if they're immobilized, you can't even turn them around. I didn't know that. Alright, so then what I want to do is take the immortal here, who is kind of off by himself. I can hit this guy in the back. It does not remove his retaliation because I think he has charge resistance. I probably want to... What I really want to do is move these guys here to kind of protect this archer, but it wouldn't really make a difference because if I make them leave, he'll just go a different route to get to the archer. I might lose my archers here because of that unfortunate seduction. Best bet's probably to try to just do a little bit of extra status vulnerability on those guys. I really wish I could turn those archers around. At the very least, I can leave them in defense mode still. They can still defend while immobilized. I think also if you attack something, they'll turn. That might be a better option here, because only one thing can really reach them unless the warlock runs up. So if I take this 90% shot, I have a 60% chance of healing some health. The other option is basically to defend. I think we're going to try to soften these guys up. Because while we're regenerating health, we're also lowering the damage output that they can do. That gets me almost all my health back. And turns them, so they're no longer being flanked. And then I don't really have anything fancy to do with these immortals. I think just hitting something. Because they're going to get the health back anyway. And I believe my hero is safe, even if everyone gangs up on her. In fact, I think all my units are safe now. Here comes the misfortune. They really do like to use that curse, because these are my race, my people. They will use that baneful curse, or this thing. Yeah, baneful curse, and really mess up a lot of your units, especially if you're in a tight formation like this. Okay, well, if I could clear this stone guy off, I could free up my archers, which is probably what I want to do. If I free up that archer, I think he could hit the warlock out there and reduce his damage output. So yeah, I probably want to do that. Unfortunately, we are going to be dealing with some misfortune. I probably need to think about who I might want to heal. Let's see, she can kill him. Can anyone else kill him? It would be really nice if someone else could kill him. Because I would rather have her go after the warlock. Looks like these guys could get pretty darn close. And with the Outrider and one lucky shot, I think he'd be dead. Okay, he should be dead now. Okay, archers are now free. Unfortunately, they can't reach the Warlock, but they probably don't need to, because now my hero is free to do that. I do want to avoid this guy killing my immortals here. I might use my mantra of purification to heal them. These guys, the best solution is probably to teleport behind. And go ahead and shoot them up in the back a little bit. And then she can go here and get a couple good flanks, prevent that person from doing anything annoying. Yeah, I think I do probably want to heal him. And then I can start to whittle down this guy's health. I can also teleport back here, so this becomes a flank attack for a little extra damage. Try to offset the misfortune. This guy's just going to get punched in the back by that rock a bunch of times. It happens. Sometimes you just get punched by rocks. Soften him up a little bit so he doesn't do quite as much damage. And I think we've done enough damage to everyone now that I'm not in too big of a threat here. They want to go bother the archers, that's fine. The archers can just step away from them and keep shooting. Although I may want them to go after someone else. Let's, I don't know why, yeah, I should take this flank attack while they have the option. May as well. These guys, I probably want to go smash the, yeah, let's go punch these guys in the back with a big sword. And then she could go, she can't quite finish them off. The whip attack is a bit stronger. It might be enough, especially if I use blood empowerment, but let's see what the odds are of it landing. Flanked. Let's use blood empowerment. It says it's going to do 11 damage right now. So let's see how good this is. Now it says 15. I don't think it's a true 50% increase, because if it was, I think it's a 50% on a base value rather than a 50% on the displayed value. Because it went from 11 up by 50%, should have been another 5 or 6. And it only added 4, so it must be based on a base value. That's okay because I have the Outrider here. And as long as she doesn't graze this, she gets that kill. Now I can send these guys around behind Rock Boy here. Cancel his retaliation, step away, and we can start shooting him up while healing ourselves. The basically free lifesteal on these guys is amazing. Ends the turn. Their morale is not looking so good. And that's it for them. Okay, that could have gone pretty ugly, but we got there. Unfortunately, the mantra of purification, as good as it is, it only removes 2 status effects. So you can't guarantee you'll get rid of the seduction. And because these guys are my build, they do a ton of status effects, so it makes it hard to pick and choose which ones you're getting rid of. Okay. Got the seductive staff. Oh, I got that staff with seduce, so that could come in handy. I don't think I have a hero that can use it right now. I'm pretty sure my other guy's a death knight. No, he's a ranger. Still no staff, so. But we did get the city. I'm going to turn it into a vassal. And notably, there was the one hero that I killed. But also, I just... Oh no, wait, I will get one when I turn them into a vassal. So I got the hero that I killed is in my prison now. When they finish turning into a vassal is when I'll get the other one. I also want to make sure, because one of these order ones lets you absorb vassals faster, but I don't think it's until later. Yeah, it's this one, so I'm not anywhere close to that. So we'll just vassal it the old-fashioned way. And I did get another level of renown on my hero, which means, because I have Cult of Personality, another level up. We're going to start going down this path here, Death Knight. Basically, I'll be taking this path all the way down to killing Momentum, through Warseeker for increased damage, and these two fighting ones for also more increased damage. Eventually, we should be able to spread out and get Vigor later, but for now, I want Knight. Alright, any movement up there, Virgil?
None that I can see.
So you'll have that outpost.
Haven is sending an army towards me. Just
Okay.
get that notification.
Oh, they're at war with you too, huh?
Yep.
Okay. You don't really have a reason to be at war with them. Is it possible for you to make peace, or is it too expensive?
That's 200 new gold.
Yeah, that's too expensive right now.
Which is more than gold than I have anyway.
I don't know. Do you want to intercept that army? Or do you want to try to... You know what? What if I intercepted that army for you?
Yeah, get you an extra hero. For
Yeah,
free, basically.
It would give me an extra hero. And it would keep them off of you. But it does mean I can't go up there and help you with Sorcel. And I don't know what you're going to run into up there. That could be really risky. This is a tough call. I'm not sure what the right answer is up here. Maybe I could leave one unit with you just so I can help with spell casting. But then I might not be able to stop the army that's coming from Coalhaven. Unless maybe if I turn my scout around to help. I'll do that. Alright. Oh, hey, I just accidentally got that food pickup. That's a nice, happy coincidence. I will take probably another good farm tile here. Yeah, that one looks good. Focus a bit on growth.
Didn't realize what Morbid Sacrifice actually did. I knew it healed armies, but I didn't realize units and friendly armies in the target province restore all hit points.
Yeah.
So I thought it was just one stack, not the province.
Nope, it's an entire province of units. It's very nice.
Dang, alright.
Is the army from Coalhaven the one that's standing on... No, that's probably not. No, I bet they're further away. Yeah, they're the one that's standing just outside the city walls. That's the one that's on its way to attack you, I think.
Yeah.
With the creepy-looking, gold-plated halfling guy.
Yeah, it'll take him 3 turns to even start pillaging something.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to basically leave my Immortal with you, just for help with spell casting.
Alright.
And I will try to keep this army off of you. I think it makes more sense to do that, just because that means I get a hero in my prison and you get a little bit of backup, even if it's just one unit for now. Unfortunately, this guy can't be with my leader right now. He's got to help lead this defense, so... I probably have enough money to build more units, so I should be doing that. Let me grab another Warlock, I think. Maybe another Tyrant Guard. I'll take the Tyrant Guard for now. I think they're pretty good. In the meantime, I probably need to start taking out... You know, I might actually send my leader's army after Coalhaven, just to get them off of your back permanently. And on the way, I could clear that and maybe get a free unit out of it. The only thing that I'm worried about is if the enemies interfere with me turning Dalmastur into a vassal, but I think they're far enough away that I'm probably fine. So I'm going to move these guys over here and try to get a unit out of this. Ah, good. I get the free outcome where I just get thralls. I always take that if I can. Oh, I got another gargoyle. The game's really leaning into the vampire theme here. It's a banner. I would like to pick that up, but probably would save that until I can get more heroes in a stack. Okay, let's pull everyone back here for now. And I'm going to start making my way to Coalhaven. My mana income is not looking so good right now. Wonder if I could afford to change a forester to a quarry. Or to a conduit. Actually, I kind of need to change that to a research post because I have a quest to do that. I get this quest all the time with the vampires. Yeah, I'm going to do this anyway. We'll get more foresters. The city will grow quickly enough. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this into a research post. Just to finish that quest, because then I can get the School of Cryomancy. Which isn't going to do a whole lot of good for me, but it's another research post, and it'll be useful for adjacency bonuses later in the game.
Yeah, I just got a mission to build quarries. So we're going to build a couple quarries. Do you see the gold at the top of my city? Just outside?
Yes,
Yeah, I think I'm going to hit that next turn. And then I'll expand my border to that next turn as well.
Yeah, that'll help with your income. It'll also give you the initial gold boost for clearing a gold mine.
Yep.
Oh, wait, don't end your turn. I forgot to move my guy up with you.
Let the computer move.
Yeah, that might be a good idea in this case. Don't want to move up right into their movement range and get wrecked. Yeah, it's going to keep doing this. I was kind of hoping that we would start the game after the hotfixes all landed, but unfortunately that is not the case. I wouldn't be surprised if we get another one soon.
That's now city, not an outpost.
Yeah. It was a city.
I wanted that land.
It was a city. Oh, you can still get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can straight up steal provinces from them as long as your city can reach the province and has a spare room to annex it. You just have to move your army onto it like you're pillaging, and you can capture it instead. Which is a thing that I did not know until literally the last game that I played. I'm going to get my guy out of your way here, off the road, so you can use it, and then you can move up and get the gold mine. I will be in range for the battle.
I have the dark blue near my outpost.
Yeah, and you don't have walls up over there yet. They might just walk in and take that.
Yeah, the outpost was literally just founded.
Yeah, you didn't have time.
Spend the gold.
We might be able to take that back, but we're going to have to choose between doing that or going after Sorcel.
Yeah.
The annoying thing's going to be if they take your outpost and turn it into a city. Dang, I was really hoping we could get walls and a watchtower in there before they were all over it. But there's just a lot of computers, so they're going to be really aggressive. Do I have... Let's see.
I still want that province.
I don't have a lot of money. And I'm not sure why my capital city's grumpy. I guess it's just too big. Even with the Whispering Stone in there. Okay, Dalmaster will be my vassal in the next turn, so I shouldn't have to worry about them. I just need to get north as quickly as I can. Try to get Coalhaven before I start getting hit from the south. This is going to be a long walk.
2 thralls, or do I want evil points? Because the more evil I am, the more Imperium and draft I get.
Probably the... I would be inclined to say the evil points.
Yeah.
Just because later...
Going to.
Once you get a certain... Because you're a vampire. Yeah, you're a vampire. So once you get a certain upgrade, you'll start gaining thralls based on population. And you'll eventually have plenty. You just won't have a lot right now. But there's only so much you can do with just 2 of them anyway, so...
I think I'm leaning towards pushing Sorcel.
Yeah, I almost feel like we have to.
If they build that outpost into a city, I'd get more evil points for killing, burning it down.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Okay. Well, I will follow you over there. I'll let you take point. I'm basically
rock just for obsidian weapons and causing bleeding.
I'm basically just here to cast spells, but even then, I'm starting to run low on mana, so I'm trying to work on fixing that problem. I might need to hurry my tavern on the next turn. Do I want to switch to a shrine now, or just keep the tavern to fix the stability problems first?
Obsidian weapons with blood drinking blades is a really good combo.
Yeah, I thought about taking the Tome of Rock for that reason. But eventually I'll get the ability to do blood parasites later in the game. It's just going to be a little while. Are you going to move up now, or are you going to stay in your borders and heal? Doesn't look like you have a lot of healing needed.
No, I don't.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Move up slowly and cautiously, because they're going to have more movement here. But they're not connected to any of their friends' cities, and they don't have walls yet, so we could maybe do this quickly.
Yeah, that's kind of what my plan was, is because they're not connected, just push it.
There's one army there, but we can't see what it is.
Right.
Let's see, where'd that army go that was coming after you? There they are. I wonder if they'll run into my... No, they should still go after your stuff, because they're on their way to pillage you. So I'm going to still try to intercept them as I was originally planning. As soon as my hero deals with them, my plan is to send him back your way. See, the gargoyle flies, so I could use him to go over the river and initiate a battle if needed. Alright. Gotta figure out this mana situation.
Battle Saint or Death Knight?
I like both of them. For a vampire build, if you're planning on turning your people undead, the Death Knight's handy later on because he can resurrect them. If you're not planning on turning your people into undead, the Battle Saint's a good way to get extra healing. Although we both kind of have ways of getting healing from killing, or in my case attacking, and in your case killing units.
Dog, stop messing with the cat. Don't know if that bark picked up or not.
No, I didn't hear him. Is that Alto messing with your cat?
Yeah, I just looked over after he barked and saw him kind of dancing away from the cat.
Your cat's dangerous. I don't mess with your cat.
I don't mess with my cat either.
She does not like anybody. And she has very sharp claws.
I think I'm gonna go with a Death Knight. It's almost all of my money, but it's an extra hero.
Yeah, I'm currently sitting at 77 gold and making 44, and I'm losing 9 mana per turn, so I can help you with spell casting, but only for a little while until I run out. But I think I should be able to get more because I'm gonna build. I'm gonna build a whatever the shrine upgrade as soon as this tavern is done.
Yeah. Castle Foundation. That one?
No, the actual shrine, the thing that just gives you 10 mana.
Oh yeah.
I need to get that and start
Sorry,
unlocking
that was my
those.
plan after my tavern's done.
Yeah. I would like to build the castle foundation, but that would eat up most of the mana that I have in reserve right now. Oh, but... hang on a second. Oh, I already have an event for the new city that I just founded. I could actually sell some knowledge for gold. That might be worth it, actually.
Light blue replaced dark blue. And they have a lot more friends.
Oh gosh. Okay, well, this is good news though, because light blue owns the city we're about to push. So right now they're pushing an outpost while we're pushing a city. So I think that we might want to stick with this plan, because now we know their big army isn't up here. We know where they are.
Yeah.
And even if that army came after us, I think we could handle it. It might be a messy battle, but I think we could handle it.
Might be nice.
I would say slowly move up to Sorcel to see what's in there. And then if we can, we'll take it. I am really tempted to try to clear that mana node, though. Because I could really use a bit of a boost in mana. Let me check something. Dalmaster is just a tributary right now. But they will be a vassal soon. Okay. I'll just have to let them be for the moment. They're not really giving me much of anything in terms of resources, but we'll get there. I got some money from them, so I can actually hurry the production of the tavern and start on the shrine. That'll solve the happiness problems in my city. And let me build the shrine a little faster. I needed that money. Okay, my mana issues are good enough right now. So let's slowly move up on Sorcel just to see what's in there. You can split off your leader because he's flying. Yeah. So only 5 units in there. We could take that. So move into whatever position you need to in order to launch that attack. Bearing in mind that I can't be in the battle. There you go. That'll work. And then if I get to 1, 2, 3. Yep, I can get here. And then we can do that.
Yep, resolves this fast. I don't think we could have done that better.
Okay, then let's take it.
I almost hit retry.
Holy crap. We took almost no damage. That's excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's a big win for us.
Oh no, it's 10 evil points if I migrate it.
Migrating? Cool. I think migrating might even be faster for you than absorbing it in this case. Because your capital is nearby.
Yeah, there was one that was faster, but there's no evil points, so.
And migrating's probably better long term anyway, because then you can use your people. Oh, there's another city-state northeast. See their borders up there? Northeast of Sorcel. The city we just took.
Oh, yeah.
Past the Astral Rift.
Yeah, I wasn't seeing it through the Astral Rift.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the red and stopped looking.
Okay, I already know that information. I do have a hero offer to join. I can look at who I've got, but I can't afford anyone right now. I've got an Elementalist. There's a few of yours, but I kind of want to stick with my Archons. Spellblade a warrior. A couple elementalists, Spellblade a warrior. Okay, well, we can decide that later when I actually have the money to afford something. Okay, you can see now that I actually turned this city into a tributary, I did get a third hero. So it's like you just get one when you reach that point. These guys are... Oh, that's the army that was coming after me from Bonfire. Okay. Probably need to intercept them.
Ooh.
Alright, I'm gonna send my army back here. So they should come crashing into me, and my people will heal when they do.
Ah.
I would prefer to push from this direction, because then I could follow more roads, but I might have to. Alright, let's just get back into friendly territory to deal with that. Are you at peace with Bonfire by chance? They're the one out to the east of me.
They're even more expensive to make friends with.
They're enemies? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, those guys will probably...
Yeah, the only free city I'm not at war with is the one you took and my vassal.
Okay. Alright, well I'm gonna leave these guys here. That should be enough to deal with that army. And then I can turn around and head back your way. I'll get blood drinking blades. Can't afford to do anything with it yet, but it's better than nothing. Okay, there's the army that was coming after me. Yeah, this is another one I'll do myself. These small groups aren't a real threat, but I do want to make sure that I'm getting that renown for my hero. Now you notice that this guy, Gargoyle, he has minus 20 morale. So he actually does start this battle with low morale. That's because he's not cold-blooded like the rest of my races. Scout and Immortal are chill, they're fine. So that's just something you want to keep in mind when you're doing this, if you're playing a similar build with the Cult of Personality. Alright, let's get everyone up here. Including all of my constantly injured immortals. Alright, what does this guy do? The Butcher's Cut is different than it used to be. Can do bleeding, sundered defense. That's pretty nasty debuffs. 3 bleeding and 3 sundered defense, and it heals the guy. It used to have a chance for an insta-kill. I'm glad they took that away. That was a little silly, I thought, on a tier 2 unit. Alright, I'm going to try to lure that Honor Blade into going after these pikes.
I didn't realize they took that away. I'm glad, because I've lost so many units to that.
Yeah, it just seems dumb to have a tier 2 unit one-shot something with a lucky hit. Okay, I don't think any of them can reach anyone except for... Except for him hitting the pike. Yep, perfect. That's what I wanted. Okay, I don't have a great shot at him, but I do have keen-sighted if I need it. Guy's got a triple hit attack, I think. I'm gonna break his... So he did it, yeah. So he did his Oathsworn, or Honor Blade attack where he goes into defense mode. So I'm gonna want to start by breaking that. That also gets me a little healing. Then we can just start tearing him apart with these archers. I think he's as good a target as any. Yeah. Let's just keep doing that. I'm gonna go ahead and spend their True Strikes. I don't want to teleport them out of position yet. I could finish him off with the Outrider, that would be ideal. But first things first, I probably want to get behind her. The thing is, I need to make sure that he won't do a ton of damage if he goes after her. It looks like I'll probably be okay. Oh, the gargoyle can actually reach him. I didn't notice that. Well, what if I move him up here? Will he kill him? He can come pretty close to killing him. I don't really like that. Let's move you here. Outrider goes here. And maybe I can get a couple lucky hits. Good enough. Then you go here. Punch hero in back. I won't be able to kill that unit with her on this turn, so it might be better to leave her on defense. And then I can move him there and defend. Yeah, I think that's as good a decision as any. Do that. He goes after him. He'll get pretty beat up. I don't want to use any spells in this fight if I don't have to, so we're gonna end it there. Ouch! That is quite a meaty hit. Okay.
Ooh.
Can I get the kill on this person now? Close. As long as the gargoyle doesn't crit. I don't think he will.
Attack with the Outrider. Scout.
It won't do quite enough damage. Well, actually, no, it will. If I actually land the hits. Yep, that's enough.
Yeah, that way I don't have to worry about a crit.
Yep, and I can send the gargoyle back down here and mess this guy up pretty good. Now I can go ahead and flank with the archers. We can go right behind him and just point blank him in the back. Perfect. Okay. And every hero I kill, I'm getting that 150 renown for the shadow affinity upgrades. Or 150 renown, 150 research. Okay, I'm going to try to get my people back into friendly territory. I did get Band of the Killer. And an albino warg. Okay, got the research post that guy wanted. Now I can work on the School of Cryomancy, if I get a place that I can put it. Generally speaking, later on I'll have access to some buildings that benefit from adjacency to research posts. So putting somewhere where I can get a couple research posts nearby, and the School of Cryomancy counts as one. I'm not really worried about snow tiles because I don't have any, so probably want a spot like here actually would be a good spot for the School of Cryomancy, because then I could have a research post here and put something in between the two. Something like that might be good. It also prevents the city-state from taking territory that I don't want them to take, so I'm going to do that. And then I can actually get that immediately for free. Although, I might actually want that quarry, though, because I'm going to try to get the mana obelisk immediately after the shrine, so we're going to leave it for now. That way the mana obelisk is still boosted. Alright, now it's showing me that the faster way back is to go this route through the forest, so we'll do that. I would be building roads, but I don't think I'll be going through this path very often. Eventually this is going to be all on my territory, and I kind of want to hang on to my money for other stuff right now.
Bob, I'm heading back towards my capital.
Okay, yeah, I figured now would probably be a good time. How long before you get that city under your control, Sorcel?
2 turns.
Okay. I will go here for now, I guess. Oh, yeah, that guy's kind of pushing your capital, isn't he?
Yeah, not a fan.
I don't blame you. I will be able to get other armies to help you here pretty soon, I think. So I'll actually have a proper, almost full stack assisting you until they get distracted or by something else, of course. I'm going to have... I'll have the gargoyle go ahead and do this. He's going to be unhappy, but... it's a risky battle. I don't want the gargoyle to be unhappy for this fight. Yeah, we'll leave the scout. We'll let the scout do it. Okay. I lost. Everyone died.
That's not okay.
No.
You're supposed to make them lose, not the other way around.
Yeah, that's what I usually prefer to do. What did they do to me? Oh crap, he's got summon spider. A tier 2 spider.
Tier 2 out of thin air would definitely make an issue.
Yeah, that's really bad. Okay. I'll have to get creative with this one. We'll see if he summons it now or later. Because if he summons it too early, I think it'll eventually disappear. And I could just, like, run away from it until it does. I just need to get them to where they're, like, actively kind of charging at me. I don't want to take any lucky hits from an archer, so let's try to avoid that. And I want to try to avoid bleeding from these rose bushes that expand as the game progresses. So for now, I'll have kind of a weird arrangement here, but... Come on, summon your spider early, please. It's either he summons it and early and I run away from it, or he gets too close and I rush him and try to pin him, because he needs all 3 action points to summon it. So if I can get in his face, I might be alright. I'm thinking, actually, I might want to go after these guys here, because I could get my gargoyle behind them to break their defense mode. The archers don't have a great line of sight on me, because I'll be hiding in the trees. Oh wait, the gargoyle's flying. It doesn't count as hiding in the trees. Okay. This is a cooldown of 1 turn. Let's go ahead and use that and try to isolate this unit that ran off by himself. He might summon the spider now, but if I can take out 1 other unit very quickly, that might be okay. I want to soften him up as much as possible. I think I can do a snapshot here. And an immobilize. Alright, so he's pretty weak. He's not dead, but... Oh, he could charge attack my gargoyle if he wanted to. That's not great. But if he does that, then he's not summoning a spider. And he chose to summon the spider, which is already on my scout. That's not what I wanted. Okay, he didn't immobilize the scout, so there's that. I can mess that spider up pretty badly, so I'm probably okay. I'm just going to use focus aim to make sure I land all these shots. We definitely need to weaken him. And I can now kill this guy. I can move the gargoyle back to relative safety, I think. I think he should be okay back here. I might heal him, because the archer could run up and do a pretty good chunk of damage to him, but yeah, let's patch him up. Get a big hit there, cancel retaliation, move scout away, and kill him. Okay. Now it's 2 versus 4. And I think that's a 1 use per battle summon, yeah. And he cannot reach my hero, which is good. Yep, all he can really do is run at me. Alright, now that I have a numbers advantage, I probably want to lure him into doing something dumb and running off at me by himself. I can't outrun him, though, because he's on horseback, so... What I'll probably need to do... Well, actually, I could just close the distance. And go after him, just straight up go after him with my hero.
You have a 50% chance to immobilize with the net on him.
Yeah, if I immobilize him, that's good, but I can't immobilize him. I don't think that I can throw the net from within zone of control. Yeah, I can't. So I can't immobilize him and trap him there, but I don't know that I need to immobilize him. Instead, I'm going to snapshot to break his defense mode. I'm going to keep healing the gargoyle. I hate using my mana for this, but I kind of have to. Oh, I should have done that before doing that hit, because it would have been a bigger hit. And I'm just going to kind of try to pin him in here. He's not going to do a whole lot of damage with a retaliation from point blank, so... I can also do this, give him more status effects, and I need to move these guys up. Oh, I should have done this in the first place. I could have messed up his defenses and whatnot. Oh well, we'll go here. That weakens him at least. He chose to go after my hero. Okay, we've got him now. I probably would prefer to have the gargoyle go after them. So yeah, my hero's going to take a little damage here, but that's okay. You can kill him. Gargoyle flies back, flank attack on these guys. Big hit. And... wow, my chance to hit that guy is terrible. I will
He's in bushes.
Yeah, I'll just
what
use
used
this.
to be a bush.
I'll just use that. And my scout can't really do anything, but that's okay. I'll just run him down here. He stays away from the thorns. As far as I know, the thorns don't grow where trees are. So I think don't have to worry about them spreading and causing bleeding if, like, these warlocks are in trees. I think they're okay. At least I've never noticed them expand that way before. And then he just bleeds out. Okay, that went fairly well, all things considered, because tier 2 spiders are no joke. Okay, that was the war party that was going after you.
Excellent.
So we don't need to worry about that. And I got a lance and a pony mount. I don't have a hero that can use those. All right, yeah, I'm gonna come back to help with Singaith over there. He's only level 1 though. That's kind of sad. Oh, but there's another army. Tugrum's coming behind him. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need all hands on deck over there, so I'm on my way. I hate that my elitist is not with my leader right now. But there's not really anything I can do about it because I can't afford a different hero. I might be able to soon, though. I'm getting quite the collection of heroes here, which has boosted my income to 140. And that's with a debuff that's active right now.
Very nice.
Let's get more stuff. Blood Cultist or Sanguine Focus? I like both.
Let me know when you're going to end your turn, because I'm going to try to buy something before they try to siege my city.
Okay.
Because if they siege it, I think it'll stop the build.
You trying to get stone walls?
No, I want to finish the castle foundation.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, you don't want them to interrupt that. That's expensive.
Yeah. It's only 50 gold, 50 mana, but still, I want it. Anytime I get more Imperium income, I want it.
Alright, well, I am about to end my turn now, so...
Alright, ready.
hold on to your butts. As a wise man in Jurassic Park once said. you get it?
Yep.
Okay. Do you have another... my hero join offer is back. And I think I actually have enough money to buy them now.
Remortalist? Or grab 10 more.
They're
my
building...
decision disappeared.
They're building walls in your outpost, so they're apparently planning on keeping that.
When I sieged my city, I lost the decision I had.
The decision of doing what?
Get a free mortalist or gain more production.
I'm kind of surprised. Well, I guess the city can't produce anything, but it can still make units. So
Yeah.
having that free mortalist would have been nice.
Yeah, or an extra 250 draft. Which actually I would have been able to build a mortalist.
Trying to figure out
with that.
Trying to figure out how to move my guy without getting in your way here. I think this is a good spot for him. I need to make sure I stay out of that guy's range. I think we're okay. I'm a little worried about Chugrum's army coming in here and getting involved in this. So I don't think we're going to be able to keep him out. Are you still building any units in your capital city?
Yeah, I'm trying to decide whether I want to build a death guard or... Yeah, go death guard. Yeah.
Want to trade? Do I want to buy food or knowledge? No, I think I need my gold right now. Alright, I think I can actually afford a hero. Now would probably be the time to do it. So I can get Elementalist, which I really like now. That one's a Fortifying Governor with Shepherd. Could go with a cheaper hero. I think I'm going to go with the cheaper one. Specialist Governor with Challenger. Yeah, I'll just get the levels myself. Though I don't know if I want Challenger. What does that do again? Aggressive Tactician. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Aggressive Tactician. Just 3 turns of hastened at the start of a battle. Can be useful, but then again, Shepherd doesn't do me much good either. Unless I build a lot of Vampire Spiders. Let's see, what do you have? Chaining Evocation, I would have to reset all her crap. Because I kind of want the cold stuff. I'm going to take the cheaper hero, save money. And we'll hopefully change Challenger to something else later. To list, yep, we're good. That'll work. Okay, I do have that fancy staff I can give this person. And I have new rings that I forgot to equip. So let's confirm the staff. And who gets the rings? One of them is Status Resistance, Inspiring Killer, and Vicious Killer, and the other one is just Vicious Killer. I think she got Inspiring Killer and Slip Away. I actually would prefer to keep Slip Away on my main hero, so we'll give this guy Inspiring and Vicious Killer, and then I guess the other hero can just have the other ring. What does Coalhaven have in its borders? It has more troops than my main leader's army can deal with right now, probably.
Oh.
I don't like that. I need more troops. I guess I have this new hero, although I kind of want to get him over to you. Yeah, I'm going to have him continue in your direction for now. Nobody's coming from my southwest yet, so that's good. Let's keep going this way. I would love to go get this Lost Soul quest down there, but he's kind of too far away. Too far out of my way right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coalhaven kind of reinforced a little bit. I wonder if it would be worth spending a little money to get that Tyrant Guard faster. With the Tyrant Guard, in addition to these other troops, I might actually be able to push that city. Especially if I use onagers in the siege. Got a level 4 hero, a lot of afflictors. He's a caster. Lots of range units. In fact, that city is entirely range units. Coalhaven is nothing but range units. Which means if I can close the gap, that would be an easy battle. Or encourage them to come out of their walls with onagers. Okay, I'm going to hurry the production of a Tyrant Guard. I would outnumber them, and I would have 2 heroes. But getting them off your back does seem pretty dang important. Alright, I'm gonna get
I'm
the
really
man
hoping
of
the
metals.
second AI doesn't join the siege of my capital.
Yeah, I think he will, probably, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Are gargoyles magic origin units? I think they are. Is it elemental? I think that's the magic origin. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna do that. I can lower the upkeep on my magic origin units, which will give me... it's only a 4 mana difference. It's not as much as I thought it would be. That probably wasn't worth the Imperium. But it'll add up over time, I guess. Alright, I'm about to end my turn. You ready?
I'm gonna build a road right off the bat into the capital. If I go quick enough and you get in there, might be better to start it fast.
Where are you building the road?
From my rear army.
Okay, so should I just wait for you to build the road first and then try to follow?
Yeah, that'll be the first thing I build.
Okay. Well, hopefully we can do this before Tugrim gets in. Are you sure you can reach if you make the road?
It says I can right now, so.
Okay. Well, here's hoping for the best, I guess, because if the other guy joins, it's going to get a lot harder.
Yeah, if it doesn't work, yeah, still be at the city.
On my way. Can't get the other guy in, so go ahead and attack.
Yep. It's risky, but we got the higher combat. +2 spells.
Yeah.
How the auto resolve does, 'cause sometimes it does better than I ever could. We won, but I lost the 1 unit I didn't want to lose.
Well, we can
My
do a
leader.
manual combat. We haven't done one yet.
Yeah.
Co-op fights are always fun.
If I lost anyone but the hero, I would have been fine with that.
Honestly, these co-op battles are my favorite thing about playing multiplayer games. Alright, unfortunately, Immortal guy couldn't make it into this one. Well, those guys are already... That spell shield is already up on your walls. He is wasting no time. I have 50... I can help you with 50 casting points worth, and that's going to be just about all of my mana. Man, I wish my leader was up here, because getting that guy killed by my vampire leader would be my major ambition for Duelist.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, unfortunately, she's off fighting city-states. Kind of have my units in the wrong places, I think. I wonder what happened to Dark Blue's army. They kind of, like...
Yeah, they walked in and then just
left.
decided, nah.
Yeah, got bored. Okay, this guy has a stunning flash thing he can do. And it damages adjacent enemy units, so I probably want to avoid that. I move you here. Oh, they broke a bunch of the walls. They can get basically wherever he wants. Alright, so I'm going to try to leave my guys spaced apart to where he can't get to where he could stun more than one at a time. He will probably go after the Warlock. If he does, I think that's okay. He's not a charge unit. Yep. I'll just stab him in the back a few times. Really going after your towers, but you should still be able to shoot at least for one turn.
I'm gonna pass up a chance to do a whole bunch of damage to their leader.
Yeah. What's he got? He's got a range attack, I think. Obelisk Crash. And then kick. Okay. Doesn't look like his obelisk, like he can actually reach you. Oh, no, wait, he can move and then use it. Okay. That was a very brave hero.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was a hero at first, but as soon as I did, I'm like, I'm not gonna turn this down.
Oh, he's so close. Can your other ballista down there hit him? Oh, never mind, you got him. And Mortal
I used all my
Blessing
ballistas
for
already.
you. It's only episode 2 and already your capital's getting rushed by a respectably large army. Armies, plural, because there's more on the way.
Yeah, I'm not down for respectable sized armies.
Yeah.
I would have preferred they disrespected me and sent like 2 units, but that's what it is.
Down for the disrespect, it's fine. Let's see. This might be a good opportunity to immobilize this guy. I don't know. Do I want to do that or just go in for a bunch of damage?
All my units get stunned by that shield, but really didn't want that hero dead.
My scout is he in the way there at all?
No, he's good.
I'm participating. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. This cancels his retaliation to get him off of these guys. And I can try to weaken him a bit. And he will do some damage, but not too much. Okay, I'm going to send this hero out here and start bothering this guy.
What?
If I can immobilize him... Nope. Didn't get the immobilize. Do you need a spell cast? I've got healing and status clear, or cursing them for weakened and misfortune. Curse is a 1 hex AoE.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any good spot for it. So, not yet.
Hold off on the spells? Okay.
Mhm.
Let me check to make sure that you don't have anyone in mortal danger. I guess you're, well, actually, they're immortals, so they are in mortal danger, but it doesn't matter.
That's their job.
It sure is. And I don't think they can... One guy can kind of get to your archers, which is a little bit unfortunate, but he would take a hit doing it. So yeah, we'll hold off on the spells for the moment. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I will... Actually, I can't really clear that off for you because I go after
Turn
you.
order.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I
that
saw
guy's
that
chasing
coming,
down my
but
hero.
like I said, it was worth going after the hero.
Yeah, and your leader isn't really in too much danger. Stunned him back. Serves him right.
Is it worth sacrificing almost everybody? Yeah, not yet.
If we can kill you, some smaller units quickly, you'll get your stacks of that buff you get when units on the battlefield die.
Mhm.
That also includes your own units, so if your immortals die, you'll get buffed and then they'll resurge later.
I decide how I want to do this.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You're getting pushed pretty hard over there.
You're behind an enemy unit, that doesn't count for area of control, right?
As long as they're not in defense mode or don't have, I think, something like all-seeing, like the...
Okay, we're good.
Yeah. Because those watcher things, basically the beholders, copyrighted, but...
They don't have it's out of control.
So they call them watchers instead, but those things have, because they're just an eyeball, they have something that lets them always see in all directions. Nice! That's huge. They did a bunch of morale damage. A few more kills and they'll be questioning their decisions. Good crit. I should be able to keep chasing down that soother with my hero. I'm going to use the gargoyle to hit the shield.
That.
Okay, let's start with this, since I know I'm doing this. Wait. Is that shield? Why is he invulnerable? Did he cast a spell on him? I think he did. That's extremely annoying. I can't hurt that guy. And I think I'm just gonna take the hit. Just keep moving away from him. Can't actually hit anything there. Okay, from here I actually have halfway decent shots. I guess we'll soften him up. Okay, then who do we want? Do you need anyone healed now? Anyone you're worried about losing?
Not really, because anyone that dies is going to come back. I mean, I guess technically that one pursuer. I don't think pursuers have.
Yeah, they don't.
But
It's only your immortals. I'll give it to the
if the pursuer dies. Yeah. I do like seeing my unit die and then just seeing
all your other
Immortal
units
Blessing
get
just pop
buffs.
everywhere.
Yep. Yeah, the immortals pair extremely well with the Cult of Death. Apparently it doesn't give it to you when the magic origin units disappear. It doesn't count as a unit dying. They're just going home.
That doesn't count as a mortal unit.
Yeah. This shield guy back here, this mounted spell shield is so dang annoying. I can't. I've had 3 units down here and I haven't been able to kill. No, don't waste your time on him. I'll get him. You should use your guys for that group up top. They've been buffing him with spells and he's been trying to stun stuff. I'll be able to get him. So far you've only lost immortals, right? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good.
And that's
what
their
we want.
job.
Yep. Since you're in friendly territory, even though they have lesser resurgence, they'll still heal a bunch going into the next turn. Now bear in mind when we wrap this battle up that we might still be in range of green coming in and attacking us. If our formation's okay, we should be fine.
I was saying, still had action. Or turn left.
That guy's about dead. I have had enough from you, sir. I don't know if my warlock's going to be able to really contribute to this battle at all, but I'm going to try. Alright. Want anyone else healed? Or
Nope.
status is cleared? Okay, then I think I'm going to save my mana because it's so low. More buffs. Yay. I Oh no, you still have another one. I was gonna say, I think every single one of your immortals is gonna die and no one else, which is perfect. It's so great having a charge unit like that because you can just run them in and leave their back wide open and it doesn't really matter.
It's real nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what spell they used on that spell shield to keep him alive. Just makes him invulnerable for one turn, and I don't think he can do anything while he's invulnerable. Let's see, I don't really want that spell shield to hit my Outrider. That'd be a lot of damage. How far can he run? I'm just gonna back up, actually. My Outrider's weak and squishy. I think we're good. Oh, I forgot about the guys down there. Should have just punched them. Oh, now they're routing, which is funny because they will try to run back through all of your units to get away from the city.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure I kill them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If it's an AI unit, I always make sure to kill them if I can. No survivors. Unless you need the hero bonus for routing units.
I do not.
Okay, that went quite well.
Yeah, overall I took more damage, but my leader didn't die, so that was definitely worth it.
Go ahead and move your guys back into the city, the one army that's outside the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna do the same over here. Okay, that was a big win for us, but Dark Blue has already moved into your city up north.
Yeah, hold on. I can't because I was going to transfer the territory, but since it's occupied, I can't do that.
Yeah. Nope, we'll just have to go back and get it. Very inconvenient, but it is what it is, I guess. If it makes you feel any better, I don't have a second city yet either. But that probably doesn't make you feel better since I'm on your team.
Well, I had one for one turn,
Yeah, that was nice while it lasted, wasn't it?
and it's this turn, basically.
A lot of times I go for this regen buff on the snapshot skill line here, but... well, yeah, this line down here. But I think I want Thorn Shout for this build. Physical ranged attacks can inflict bleeding on enemies in a 1 hex radius. That is pretty powerful for a build where you want to make things bleed, so we'll go that route. I really wish I could get an actual bow for this guy. I have a tier 4... I have a tier 4 charge attack weapon. And a tier 2 charge attack weapon. And no, well, technically my leader could use them. Maybe I should give her that tier 4 for now. Yeah. Let's see, that's 14 damage. Going up to a whole lot more damage. So she is, I'm going to go ahead and give her this charge attack thing for now. Oh, but if I give her that, she will lose her sword and whip. Like, it'll just disappear, I think. And I like the flexibility that provides for being up close. I can't make another one yet. I think it's still worth it. I think I'm going to end up making another one of those, so she's going to be a charge attack unit for a while. I think it pairs pretty well with her build. I do want an upgraded version of that whip back eventually, but for now, it's kind of hard to pass up a tier 4 melee weapon.
Figure out a signature skill I want.
I have to select my tier 2 tome, which is going to be the Tome of the Inquisition. For anyone wondering, the reason why I'm going with this tome, so you can go a few different routes with this build. In a previous playthrough, I went Tome of Shades, which is really, really good, I think, with this build. I think it just pairs well thematically, too. However, Tome of Shades gives your units bonuses for fighting units that are blinded, and it gives you a spell where you can inflict blinding. Both very good things. Also a fairly useful tier 3 skirmisher unit. But the real advantage of Tome of Shades come with how it pairs with the Tome of the Eternal one, which is the final tier 4 tome that I could actually just show you. This Tome of Shades pairs very strongly with Tome of Eternal Lord because of this Withering Mist spell, which each turn for 3 turns, all enemies on the battlefield sustain frost damage and have a chance of becoming blind. That is an incredible pairing with Tome of Shades. So Tome of Shades is good, and I could get it right now, but I actually would rather wait until immediately after I get Tome of the Eternal Lord, so I have that spell to get the most use of it. In the meantime, I really like going with the Tome of the Inquisition, which would be down here, because of a few things. First off, the Inquisitors give you a fairly good frontline unit that's a tier 3, so a step above your pole arms, that have a lot of flexibility with what they can do with short range attacks or just standing there and taking hits and punching back. They're a fairly well-rounded unit that I don't really have a whole lot of. The Tribunal is good for managing city stability with Dark Culture. A little less important because I can use Whispering Stones to help with that, but because I took the Chosen Uniters perk, so I had the extra Whispering Stone, but still worth picking up. The real star of the show here, though, is Inquisitor's Mark and Mass Condemnation. No, sorry, not Mass Condemnation. Mass Condemnation. Because that's an AoE guaranteed spirit damage and condemned status. And when you add the condemned, which is -3 status resistance, on top of all the other status vulnerability that I inflict from being the Dark Culture Tyranny, basically the enemies will just have no status resistance, and any status effects I apply are just going to land. So this is a very powerful tome, and I will be taking it with this build. If the Inquisitor pops up, which it should, I'm going to research them as quickly as I can. And probably need to think about how I can hurry my capital along to the next level, which I really can't right now. Alright, well, we had one big win over there, and already we need another. And I'm still wondering whether I can actually take Coalhaven or not.
Ooh.
I don't know if I could with that army alone. How much does blue have up here? Blue's army up there isn't really that scary, from what I'm seeing.
Really not.
I think you could handle it yourself. I might pull my armies off of Duskvault. Do you care if I take my armies and leave and try to go after Coalhaven with them?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Okay. If you need them back, I will try to rush back as quickly as I can. But for now, I kind of think I really need to push Coalhaven and get them off our back.
Oh.
Okay. Wonder what else else that big weapon I gave my leader does. Oh, that has immobilized. It also has taunted. That actually isn't as important. Actually, if I'm hitting range units, it kind of is, because they'll try to move away from me and then turn around and shoot me, which is just another attack of opportunity, if it works that way. Has Fiend Slayer, exploit vulnerability, that's normal. For Cult of Tyranny. Yeah, I think it's just a really, really beefy, strong weapon. I was hoping it had like a sweeping attack or something, but still pretty good. And are these guys my vassal yet? I think they are. No, vassalage in 1 turn, okay. This whole time, I'm just crossing my fingers and praying enemies don't come from my south. Because as soon as they do, that's going to really limit what my options are.
Yeah.
Alright, before my army leaves, I'm going to wait and see what you run into. Oh, those guys just picked a fight with some eldritch monsters that came from the Astral Rift. I guess if my army goes ahead, I could start the siege and then the others would catch up at about the right time. So let's do that. As long as the AI doesn't pull a bunch of backup in that you can't handle. Which right now it seems like you'll be fine. Alright. Good luck. I'll be back later. Bonfire, send another war party. I'm just gonna have to ignore that and let them mess my stuff up for a little bit. I wonder if I could get the bathhouse before they get in there, because if they pillage stuff, it's gonna make everyone unhappy. But I really need the mana obelisk. I'll just try to save money and hurry production on stuff.
Yeah. Also what I'm building now.
The bathhouse?
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, everyone, let's go. Doesn't seem like anything's sneaking up behind us yet, so. Okay, they are now my vassals. So they should start contributing some income to me. Right now it's only 16 gold per turn, but I'll take it, that's better than nothing. In the meantime, I'm gonna tell them to defend my capital. It'll be a little while before they can, but maybe they can get a big enough army to keep Bonfire from breaking all my crap. If I need to, I'll burn some Imperium to make sure they can defend it, but shouldn't have to worry about that for a few turns yet. Also, I have a... I could get a Mortalist. Oh, I could get you one of your Mortalists. Or another Tyrant Guard from the Rally of Legis. Is that worth it? I'm gonna say probably yes. If I don't have to spend time building one and can get one quickly, then probably. Yeah, let's do it. Did you say something a second ago, Virgil? If you did, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, just mumbling to myself that I did a dumb.
Oh, you did it dumb. We talked
I
about...
spent Imperium to get a Whisper Stone, just to put it in my capital to increase happiness, and then realize I need that Imperium when I take the city to vassalize it again, or conquer it again.
Oh, yeah. I hate it when enemies interrupt your vassal process, because you waste the Imperium.
Yeah, not the current game, but the other game with you and Adam. I spent so much Imperium retaking a city over and over and over again, and immediately losing it.
Yeah.
Because I'd take that, then they'd siege my capital.
It would be nice if you could just leave your army there, but not with people constantly harassing your capital. That city's borders are already pretty big. But yeah, Virgil, we talked about doing dumbs before we started this series. That was the first rule: was don't do a dumb, and you're breaking the rules.
Yeah, episode 2, already breaking rules. I'm a rebel, Bob.
Yeah, I know. This guy wants me to kill a calamity dragon.
I'm gonna go quick. Ah, shit.
That's scary. But I actually will take it because I don't think
Shit.
there's any punishment to not doing this.
I rushed forward and they rushed at the same time.
Oh, did they catch one of your armies by themselves?
No, I got the second army up there, but they brought in their leader and another stack.
What's the risk outcome of the battle?
High risk.
Oh no.
Yeah, we'll auto it. I'm sure I'm gonna have to manual this. Yeah, I lost. They lost a fair amount too, but yeah, we'll definitely retry that because I want to keep my hero. Or my leader.
Okay, well, what are we up against? Wow, he just rushed right forward with his main guy. I think you should probably try to take advantage of that.
Yeah, definitely gonna do that.
Oh, that's an
Oh, no
unfortunate
spells for you.
grace. Oh, slip away. You can fix that. No
My
spells
screen
for
was
them.
just vibrating there for the.
Yeah, it does that. There's another hero on the far right that's pretty beat up.
Yeah, that's who I was going after.
Well, at least their leader won't play a big role in this one.
Being able to turn off their spells immediately is really nice.
Watch out for those magma guys. If they target your heroes, they'll do a ton of damage because you're a vampire.
Yeah.
Fire bad.
There is bad. It's good to know. Not a whole lot I can do to avoid that now, though. Can't bite the lava.
What's that?
I can't bite the magma spirits.
It's spicy. Food's too spicy.
Yep.
I actually didn't realize that you can't do that. I guess maybe magic origin units are immune? Oh, it can't target units that are immune to bleeding. I guess they are immune to bleeding. Ooh, nice burning there. Uh-oh. Don't forget that your archers can teleport if you need them to.
I was trying to decide what I want to do with this archer there. I'm not damage that hero. You know what?
He'll make a nice distraction for a while.
You.
Nice. I think that was a good use of Doomed, just for the morale damage.
Mm-hmm. If I pick up all their heroes, it should make them feel bad.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. Okay, well, one more hero.
Another hero came forward for me.
Yep. You can't really do much damage to him, though.
Man,
They're, yeah, they're pretty tanky. They do seem to have a lot of range units. No, and I guess it's more of an even balance. Yeah, this is one of those battles that I feel like his morale is disproportionately important in this one. Yeah, she is tough as nails. Holy crap. Nice. Lifesteal's always good.
my hero to hit their hero or hit the charge unit?
Well, hitting the charge unit will lower the damage he does back to you. Hitting the hero doesn't really do a whole lot of anything. I don't think they can kill your hero here. Yeah, they're trying to hit the immortal, oddly. I don't really know why they were so focused on that immortal.
Not sure.
Oh, she's got lifesteal on top of everything else. It might be worth using Life Seed on her to give her decaying? I don't know, unless you can kill her on this turn. You really need more help on that side.
Yeah.
Your hero has 4 stacks of decaying. He is not looking so good.
Can't really get him out either.
No. Yeah, he is absolutely stuck in there.
That's risky.
Oh, you dominated him.
Yeah, if that didn't work, he might have been dead.
Your leader might still be in some danger. I don't think anyone can hit you, though. Don't suppose you have any spells that clear status effects, do you?
No.
Really wishing I had just left my scout up here with you. I probably should have done that.
Damage. Then I gotta keep that hero.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that. That gives him resurgence. Just start casting that on anyone in danger, other than the
Yeah,
immortals.
that was the very end of my casting points.
Gosh dang. There's so many of them, and they're so tanky.
Be farther away from units on that side.
Yeah. I think your leader's actually safe unless the pursuers teleport into a good spot to hit him. You've killed 3 heroes, but their morale is still pretty good. I guess they've killed enough of your immortals that they're happy about it. The good news is everyone on this side, with the exception of the one immortal that they have, is all range units. So you should be able to just overwhelm them if you keep moving. Although it would be great if all the units up there worried about that guy.
Oh, but at least distract him a little bit with that guy.
Yeah. Nice, more health for your leader. That's good. A lot of decaying. Holy smokes. You have to keep killing things to keep the decaying from killing you.
Yep.
Yeah, there's that teleport. Oh, they all went after your leader. That's a great spot for those bats. Really need to land a kill on somebody here, I think. Oh, that graze hurts.
Yep.
It's not giving your guys the mortal blessing buff when your own people die? It didn't look like it applied it there. Unless you've reached max stacks. I think it may have... Oh yeah, you've reached the max stack. It's 10.
Oh, I still could shoot.
This is going to be down to the wire. Ooh, nice.
I can shoot.
Yep.
Take that 50% chance to hit and crit.
That life seed is kind of awful.
Yeah.
May need to reevaluate what my armies are doing after this battle. There may be another option for me to get that city-state off of us without me having to run all the way up there and siege it. Because you're trying to fight 3 computers over here. That's a lot. Actually 4, I think. No, yeah, dark blue, light blue, green. This sucks though, your leader's gonna end up dying because you can't get any more healing. The decaying only goes for 1 more turn, but I think it does enough damage that... Wait, Sustains 3 ply damage. Do 12. You might survive, actually. Your leader might survive. I don't know what you want to do with him, because I'm not sure if you can win the battle without his help, but...
Yeah, that Mortalist isn't going to be able to do anything, right?
I don't think so. If you click on it, it should show you where it can move, unless they kill a unit that's preventing him from moving. Or blind them. Okay, you don't have any more decaying on your leader, but he is not looking so good. You do have fire evocation. Don't know if it's worth using here or not, but oh, dude, the Death Guard is linked. I forgot the Death Guard is currently dominated by your hero. So you really need to keep your hero alive, because if you lose that Death Guard, the fight's over. Oh, that's not good. I think that just ended the fight. Did you do more damage, though, at least?
Yeah, I killed more of their heroes.
You killed all of their heroes. It might be worth considering running away, Mortis, on the off chance that you get the 50-50.
Make sure their unit dies.
Yep. Now we cross our fingers and really, really hope.
He got away.
He did? Okay, good.
Yeah. He still goes in the void for 3 turns though. And that does stop production. Or
Oh, you know what?
research.
Yeah, I don't know if it actually even matters that much for leaders. I figure there's probably some benefit to it, but... Okay, well... There's a different way that I can handle things over here. I'm gonna head back to you. You're gonna need help over there, and I don't have a whole lot going on my southern border. So, when Coalhaven sends another raiding party at you, let me know. Because if I get one more of their heroes, I can make peace with them for free. And then I will be able to just start vassaling them that way. I won't get as many heroes out of them, but it'll be enough. And I'm planning to do the same thing with Bonfire as well, which they...
Hesburg sent a war party. I don't even know where they're at.
What Berg?
Kesburg. Okay, it's the place north of where I just lost all my units.
Oh yeah, they're at war with me too. So eventually I'll be able to get these guys off of us, just by killing their heroes and forcing them to make peace through hostage diplomacy. So yeah, I'm just gonna come back your way and help you fight. Although I do need to gather my army together. I wonder if I can build... Can I build bridges in your land? Roads and bridges? Because I kind of could use one right now. I guess I'm going to get road building eventually, so I may as well grab it now. Now the question is, can I use it here? It does not seem like I can, which is unfortunate. Oh, wait. Okay, I don't know why it said they couldn't, but... okay, now they can. I just needed to, like, reselect it. So if I take her, go here, can I do a road here? No, I can't build roads in your territory, apparently. That's too bad. Well, you certainly put a dent in them over there.
Yeah. I didn't go down easy.
For a second there, I thought you might have that, but I failed to notice that they had a tier 3 unit in that mix.
Yeah, that tier 3 did not help.
I think you handled that about as good as you could have. That's the risk anytime you move up into enemy territory, just because they can pull in armies from so far away. You just never know what's going to attack you.
I was worried I wasn't going to get my second army in there for a second when I put my first army in and then saw another army and a half appear. And I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
I knew they didn't have enough movement to get back, so I just went for it.
Do Rite of Bloodletting. That's a pretty good spell. Okay, what's the fastest way to get over there? Stupid river's slowing everybody down. Well, your economy should be freed up for more unit production.
Yep.
I'm gonna take the northern
Maybe
route.
we'll a lot more tier 2s. I don't know.
Let's get that food. Okay, my armies are all around Kinslayer right now, so they're headed west. I don't know whether they should go towards Diavovec or towards your capital, but probably gonna try to get Diavovec, and hopefully I can just give it to you. Or just clear the guys on it so you can run a unit up there and take it yourself. Okay, what do I need in my capital? Oh, I need a forester. A forester here would kind of block the city-state from taking more territory. That would also be a good way to block them from taking more territory. I think I'll take this one, mostly because if the city-state takes this territory, it means their stuff gets pillaged if enemies come from the south instead of mine. So I'm actually okay with that. Can't afford any of that. And Crimson Court probably needs to work on the bathhouse. How many units do I have total? I've got one there, 2, 7, 12. Actually, I'm being dumb. I can just look at this in the army menu. So I have about 3 stacks if you include the scouts, so I still need to make more. I'll try to work on another tier 3 once I have a little more money, or tier 2 once I have more money. Okay, how about we go to the next turn, let the computers do their moves, and then call it for today?
Sounds good.
Okay. I want to kind of see where they move and what they do. Ah, he absorbed that city, unfortunately. But he turned it to lupine overlords, or... I didn't think you finished migrating it. Did you?
I did.
Okay, well,
The
it's
turn
still...
I finished migrating it,
Oh,
it got turned.
he absorbed it as your race, so if you get it back, it's already got your people in it. So at least that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
More people moving up on your outpost. Nothing we wouldn't be able to handle. You've got some of Kinslayer's units hanging out nearby. Bondhood vassalage in 2 turns. I need to keep buffing up my income with these guys. That's going to be really important for my economy. And it looks like Coalhaven did just spawn another army to come after you. So when they get close enough to your stuff, I'll deal with them and then make peace. And they should stop bothering you. Alright, I think this is probably a good spot to end it. A bit of a rough battle there for Virgil, but I think that was about as well as he could have done under the circumstances. Sometimes you just get jumped, and when multiplayer games playing in simultaneous turns, that's very easy to have happen, unless you wait for the computers to all get done moving. So it happens, but I think we might be able to bounce back from it as long as I don't get slammed from the southeast. We will find out what happens in the next episode, but for the time being, thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. We'll see how long we last. I don't know for sure if we'll win this one or not, but we'll give it our best shot, and hope you enjoy watching it as we either succeed or suffer. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Dawson Horner, Devin Larson, Jimbro, Roderick, and Sarah Feingold. Thanks so much, everybody.